Themes and plugins in WordPress are two really key concepts that you need to understand, and they are a crucial factor to how WordPress actually works. Themes are like the basis of your website, and previous to the page builders like Elementor, this is what you used to design your website. So you had a theme, and then the theme had certain options for like choosing different colors. It had a different, you could have different themes with different layouts, and then you would actually just fill in the theme with your content, but you wouldn't have that much freedom in how you organize your layout. And that's why then page builders like Elementor came along. And this is why today the theme is actually, you couldn't say useless, but you don't really need to use the theme anymore. And the theme is actually more just like a technical requirement that you have to have on your WordPress website, but you don't do much with it. And that's why we want to have a theme that's really lightweight, and it actually doesn't have a negative impact on our loading time, or doesn't introduce any technical problems with Elementor, for example. And that's why I recommend using the Astra theme, which is a free theme that is available in the WordPress theme library pretty much. And yeah, it just works great. It works perfectly well with Elementor. It's also really lightweight, so it's pretty much the perfect theme for our purposes. So let me show you how you can install it. To do that, we'll just go to Appearance, and then we'll go to Themes. And now you see we already have some default themes added in from WordPress, but we want to use a new theme, and we'll search for themes. We'll just search for Astra. And there it is, that's the one. We want to install that. And now after we've installed it, we'll just click on Activate. And now we can like remove these notices. It is actually a best practice to remove the additional themes that are not needed. So we'll do that right now, because it just takes up space and it might introduce vulnerabilities for hacks. So it's best to just have the theme installed that you actually want to use. The next core concept is the concept of plugins. And plugins are pretty much, as the name already suggests, pieces of software that you plug into your website to add additional functionality. So for example, you could have a plugin like WooCommerce, which allows you to create an e-commerce store based on WordPress. Or you could have a plugin like Updraft Plus, which allows you to back up your WordPress website to storage locations like Google Drive or OneDrive, and other plugins as well. For example, for SEO, there's lots of plugins. And also Elementor is a plugin as well. So these are just additional pieces of software that you can install on your WordPress website. Some of them are free, some of them are paid, to enhance the functionality of your website. In this course, we'll only be working with the Elementor plugins, but I will definitely be publishing additional content around other plugins that you will need or that you might need for your website. Stay tuned for that, and subscribe to the channel to see these videos in action.